pasuk in this week's parsha tells us, "Vayipol Moshe and Aaron al Pineim." Right after Klal Yisrael, the Meraglim leading them, started complaining about how Eretz Yisrael is not suitable for them. What are they thinking bringing them? What is Moshe and Aaron thinking bringing them in? Nitna Rosh v'nashuv Mitzrayim. Let's go back to Mitzrayim. One of the greatest insults that they possibly could give over to Moshe. It says, "Vayipol Moshe and Aaron." He fell. They fell on their faces. And Ibn Ezra says one word, B'ritzaynai. He fell intentionally. He felt willingly. Why? What was Ibn Ezra trying to explain to us? More so, you see that Ibn Ezra explains in Parshas Kairach, when Klal Yisrael again complained, "Madu tisnaso kal Hashem," and it says as well, Moshe fell b'ritzaynai, intentionally. What's the idea? So Rabbi Zion Brook Zatzal, he explains the kavanah, the intent of the Ibn Ezra is as follows. He says the normal, natural reaction when someone hurts you, someone insults you, mida keneged mida, is nekama. As the Mesilas Yesharim says, nekama, revenge. In this case, Klal Yisrael hurt Moshe and Aaron. All of their chesed, all of their mysterious nefesh, everything they've given over to get Klal Yisrael to this place, to this stage where they are now, they basically slapped them in the face and threw that cold water straight there and said, "We didn't appreciate anything you did for us. And that's why we couldn't hurt you." Whether it was Kairach, whether it was by the Meraglim, with Klal Yisrael going along with that, or Klal Yisrael waiting to see how this is going to play out. Either way, the Hakaras HaTov wasn't there. So Mida Keneged Mida would be in a coma, revenge. You don't appreciate me, I don't appreciate you. You're going to do that to me, I'll do that right back to you. And the Mesilas Yesharim explains, it's Mesuka Midvash. Nekama, the feeling of revenge to even the score, is so sweet. It's so enjoyable. The Chinuch explains, sometimes if it's instinctive, if your natural reaction is to hit back someone who just hit you, you're putter for it. You're absolved of any financial or any other responsibility because it's so innate and natural within our teva to just get back at someone who just get back at us. So what exactly is demanded of us? If that's so natural, if that's so a human tendency to just take revenge in any way. But you see by tzaddikim, there's a story by Rabbi Yosef Zundel Salant. He was once on a train, and he was sitting with the aniyim, with the poor people, and they were making fun of him, some of the wealthier people that were traveling with him, and they shared an inn together, and he was sleeping again on the bench with the aniyim, with the poor people. They tried to light his beard on fire, and little by little they were singeing a little bit more, burning a little bit more, and at one point they said another more, a little bit more. And he said afterwards, they did ask Mechila when they realized who it was, but he said that it was the greatest simcha of his life when he felt that bizyonis, he felt that denigration, he felt that shame, that embarrassment. And he realized it was just nothing else, it was just him and HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Because he had nothing else to care for, there was no covet aspect, there was nothing else that was there. He felt a simcha gedola. The Rambam asked Echem and HaChasidim, one of the very pious people, he said, what was the happiest day of your life? He said the happiest day of his life is once traveling in a ship, and he was on the bottom of the ship where let's just say not the first class people travel. And a person who was in the first class cabin came down, and he went to the bathroom on him. And he said at that point, he felt there was nothing else to him. There was no covet aspect, there was no honor, there was nothing else as similar to Rabbi Yosef Zindel Salant, that he felt such a simcha, that he was mekabel, he accepted the bizyonis. He accepted the shame. He accepted the denigration because obviously this is what HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted, even though he could get back at him. But he decided he's not going to. And he's going to rise to the occasion and become a bigger person, a much greater person. Says Ben Zion Brook, that was the kavanah of the Ibn Ezra. The Ritzaynai, Moshe and Aaron, they felt that shame, they felt that negative, they felt that denigration, they felt that lack of Hakaras HaTov. Nitna Rosh v'nashuv Mitzrayim. After all that, let's return to Mitzrayim. Where did you take us, Moshe and Aaron? How dare? Vayipol Moshe meritzaynai. Beritzaynai HaTov. He said intentionally, I'm going to accept this. He didn't have to. I'm going to machnia myself because I want to, because I want to accept this. Hanelavim ve'inam olvin shoymin charpasim ve'imashivin. The people who are the highest level, the highest madrega to get, are those who are pained, those who are shamed, and they don't respond. And they don't respond because they're showing that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I know it's all you, and I'm going to smile back in it as a response. And in that manner, you rise to places that you never imagined was possible. And as the Rambam says, Yosef Zundel says, You get the places which create such a simcha, such a sense of clarity, such a sense of purpose, of reason, of why we're here, what we're doing in our whole lives. There's no greater feeling than that. Now, Kadosh Baruch Hu give us siyata d'shmaya, that we understand this lesson of the Ibn Ezra of Vayipal Moshe, that he fell b'ritzoyna, that sometimes to accept epizyonis, when something is negative, not to just go mida k'neged mida. We're entitled at times, but to rise above that. And to imagine we show our children, our students, our people that are around us, that we have the ability to get back, and we restrained ourselves. And in fact, we even give back in kindness. We give back with a smile. That's living with the Rabbi Shalom in a manner, there's nothing like that. That Kadosh Baruch Hu give us the ability to only experience that through simchadik occasions. And looking forward to a wonderful, enlightening Simchadik Shabbos.